Good morning, Kevin here, and Cynthia.
Good morning.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Look, we've got our coffees all ready. And didn't we have to wait a long time for them as well?
Half hour.
At least, wasn't it?
Half an hour.
Half an hour. So we are at
Devil's Punch Bowl
in Hindhead in Surrey.
heading towards Gibbet.
The very posh Surrey. Unlike what I am, is from West Sussex. So we've come out on a New Year's Day walk, which we started doing about 3 or 4 years ago. And as usual on a New Year's Day at the Devil's Punch Bowl, let me just show you. Hordes and hordes of people. They've got children, they've got dogs, they've got bikes. And this little fella in front of me, he had a cone just now. He's that wasn't good timing, was it? But they're all out here, all the families. There he goes. There he is, that little fella there, look. And he's found another cone, look, he wants me to kick it again. But he doesn't get far enough in front of me to kick it. Look at him, look. He's loving it. So we're going to walk up here, we're going to go as far as the Gibbet, I think.
To the Gibbet, come down to the old A3.
Yep.
Back to the car.
Back to the car. But at some point in the not too distant future, we actually want to do a video up here of the history of the old, what was the old trunk road, cart road, London to Portsmouth road. And then we want to talk a bit more about the Gibbet, and then about the history of how the tunnel came about and when it was all open. A bit more of that. So we'll try and get that all brought to you shortly, but I'm just trying to avoid breaking my ankle on a cattle grid. So we're going to be heading up this way, following everybody else. And at this point I have to hand my coffee over to Cynthia to switch the video camera. Well, stopped talking to somebody, I know that I did. But look, this is where I am now, or we are, sorry, not I am. I'm rude. As I've said before, the track over there, the green, that's the old A3. But we're just here by the stone, which is the Sailor's Stone. Sailor's Stone. Anybody wants to look the history up about that? The sailor was murdered by 3 ruffians close by to where we are. He befriended these 3 ruffians in a pub paid for their food and their drink, and I think it was in Thursley.
That's where
the pub was.
you can see all this on your video.
Yes, and if everybody would look on my video on YouTube, you will see what we've done about that. But that's where we are at the moment anyway, so we're going to press on. Lots of people still about, more and more people coming up behind us, as you can see, as I position my camera perfectly to pick up the people coming behind us. But we are going to head all the way up round here to the Gibbet, and then back down onto the old A3, and then we've got to go to Tesco's.
Joy.
Well, we've done the Gibbet. Didn't bother filming there, we filmed there so many times. And there was a lot of people up there, yeah. But very, very windy. Anybody that knows the Gibbet, you know, you're very exposed up there. And so you don't want to stay there too long on a day like today when it's very overcast and miserable. At least it's not raining yet.
It's not that cold.
No, it's not that cold really. Yeah. So away to my left hand side down there, that's the old A3 down through there. So we're coming along here, and there you can see the A3, the old A3 down there, people walking along there. So we're heading up this way, and the wind actually feels to me as if it's beginning to pick up a bit. But again, we are quite exposed here.
Depending what side of the hill you are.
Yeah. Well, we've dropped down now onto the old A3, and there's still lots and lots of people about, and we've got cyclists coming towards us, and we've had joggers, and we've had everything today. So it's a very, very busy day at the Devil's Punch Bowl. But as I say, this is the line of the old A3, and the gorse is beginning to pop through in places, but not much. As you can see, it's a very prominent thing to be growing here, the gorse. Ooh. Well, we've almost completed the loop of, well no, it's not even a loop, is it? It's
Well, yeah, we've done a circuit.
we've done a circuit.
Small one.
Small walk, first walk of 2023, and we must be mad because we're doing a 5.5 mile one tomorrow with Steve. But Cynthia's just said good luck walking on 5.5 miles tomorrow, because Cynthia and I, we don't get the chance really to get out that often, or we haven't had, but I think we are hoping to change that and get back to some sort of a regular walking habit. But Cynthia, bless her, has signed up for walk 1,000 miles in a calendar year. Again. Well, I haven't, because I've failed miserably the last 2 years, and so I just think it's not worth it. So we're just kind of walking along here now towards this strange stone. Here it is, just there. We've been here once before. Strange carving indeed. So we're heading very close to the car park now. So this will be Kevin and Cynthia saying bye-bye, Happy New Year, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello, my name's Andrew Norris, and I'm standing in a wood in Croatia. If, like me, you've just enjoyed watching Kevin's latest video, do give him a thumbs up, and if you haven't, consider subscribing. In that way you'll be kept informed of every new video that Kevin uploads. Thank you.